Hey everyone, Blue Potato here with the second installment of how to play Wild Rift. In the first installment, we talked about the map and the monsters of Wild Rift. That video is located in my channel. Today, we're going to talk about the champions of Wild Rift. To find them, you need to go to the shop highlighted here. From there, select the third option labeled Champions. As of today, there are 83 champions to choose from. Each of these champions falls into one of 6 categories, which we will go over in detail during this video. So whether you like being the cowboy, the assistant, or the assassin, there is someone for you. If you're curious about a specific champion, you can select them and press practice to try them out. Feel free to screenshot this if you like. These are the 6 champion classes we will discuss in this video. We will talk about weaknesses, strengths, subcategories, and there will also be some gameplay footage. Wow, that's a lot. Bear with me. In its simplest form, champions are like playing rock, paper, scissors. For your convenience, timestamps are in the description for each role. Now first up are the fighters. These guys deal tons of damage and can also take a ton of damage. However, they're weak against mages and marksmen due to their kiting abilities. Fighters are divided into divers and juggernauts. Divers are champions that dash past the front line to get to the ADC or APC. For example, Vi ignores Leona here to focus to Fiora. Compared to Fiora, Leona does no damage, so there's no need to waste time attacking her. Xin Zhao can dash to his preferred target and then sweep the enemy team away from them, isolating a target with his ultimate ability. His kit also allows him to stick onto the enemy team. Although I did die in this scene, all the enemy champions died as well. Totally worth in my opinion. Juggernauts are pseudo-tanks by having tons of health but also a ton of damage. For example, Darius here can walk up to an enemy, stack his passive, and just pop off. Insane. Nasus after some time can ult into an enemy team and just bonk his way to victory. Look at these bonks. Fighters are usually found in the Baron lane or in the jungle, but they are not to be taken lightly. These champions are absolute units. Look at this turret. RIP. Up next are the tanks of the game. These guys take a lot of damage and can just walk it off. They are strong against assassins and mages because they can withstand sudden damage, but they are weak against fighters because of their sustainability and marksmen because of their kiting. Tanks are divided into Vanguards and Wardens. Vanguards are offensive style tanks that initiate team fights. Amumu engaged the enemy running away and slowed them down with his ultimate. He even walked into the turret and walks it off no problem. Leona is one of my favorite supports with her insane stun lock combo. 3 of her abilities keep the enemy in place. It's difficult to run away when you're practically perma-stunned. RIP to that poor Vayne. Wardens are defensive type champions that protect their team and specialize in stopping a team fight. As you see in this clip, Dragon Lane is having some issues, but fear not. Galio ults in and protects them, and secures a kill on top of that. Up next are the Mages, also known as APCs or ability power carries. These champions are known for dishing out a lot of damage really fast. They are strong against marksmen and fighters due to how fast they can output damage, but they are weak against tanks because of their sustainability and assassins because of their mobility. Mages are split into 3 classes: artillery, battle, and burst mages. Artillery mages are champions with massive range such as Ziggs, who can attack Garen from practically half the map. Or Lux, who can hit Garen from the fountain, which is literally a global ult. Battle mages are champions that thrive in the center of battle. In this clip you'll see Aurelion Sol making his way down the bot lane in fashionable style. And then you see his passive in action, the little orbs around him do damage from a distance. Lastly, burst mages are champions that excel in burst damage. These guys are really satisfying to play. As you will notice, the abilities on the right hand side go off in rapid succession. That's the name of the game with these guys. Go in, drop your whole combo, and get out. Now this is just a showcase of the power, and this is on purpose. Maybe someday I will do champion spotlight videos, in which I'll explain in detail each champion's abilities, but for now this video is only meant to explain and show what each champion class does. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying this content and are learning something new. If you have any suggestions, please comment below. The next class is Assassins, sneaky champions that have their namesake for a reason. Kind of like mages, they do burst damage but are not always ability power focused. Some assassins build attack damage. Either way, this class of champion is the most mobile in Wild Rift. They are strong against marksmen and mages because they can sneak up on them and burst them before reaction can occur, but are vulnerable to tanks and fighters who can out-sustain their damage output. Assassin champions do so much damage so fast. Assassins don't have a subcategory for them. And thank you, Lux, for being a learning tool for us today. As you can see, these champions are the ones that people typically call overpowered or OP. But that's pretty much their job. However, once they go through their combo, they're just standing there. It's very easy to get frustrated facing these champions, especially if you're the Lux in these situations. Just remember, this is a team game. You should always have friends and allies with you. Which actually brings me to our next champion class, the support class. These champions are typically found in Dragon Lane, supporting the Marksmen. They can either protect their Marksmen or enhance their abilities. Together with the Marksmen, they do a lot of good. Supports are divided into two parts, Catchers and Enchanters. Catchers are supports that maximize a misplay of the enemy. Blitzwing managed to hook the enemy back into the team to slay her. And in this clip, Thresh kept both enemies in lane until Ashe returned. Catching them and resulting in a double kill for Ashe. Enchanters are there to buff their allies. Here you see Janna use her ultimate to heal Draven. Also, the shield she gave him offers him protection and extra damage. Lulu in this clip managed to land her ultimate on Olaf, which provides him extra health and a slow. Thanks to that, they both managed to escape the enemy team. They even managed to kill one of them. Something to add is that APCs sometimes do go support. Last but not least are the Marksmen of Wild Rift. These are called attack damage carries, or ADCs. Adventurous summoners use ADCs in Baron or mid lane, but they're generally found in Dragon Lane with a support. Now these champions do consistent damage thanks to their auto attacks. But they do have to wait to ramp up to their full potential, hence the reason for a dual Dragon Lane. While they gather golden items, supports keep them safe. ADCs are strong against tanks and fighters because of their ranged attacks. ADCs are generally weak against mages and assassins, but can outplay them with reaction time. Well, now you know the champion classes in Wild Rift. What style best suits you? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great one, Summoners. See you next time.